that you're looking, I hear that you're looking, can you hear me now? I hear that you're looking, I hear that you're looking, I hear that you're looking, can you hear me now?
What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Mr. Von, and I'm back. Week 5 of the NFL season, and I'm here to bring it. Mr. Von's Sweatbox Locks of the Week, Week 5. Let's get into it. First game, Tennessee at Pittsburgh. Tennessee's 3-1, Pittsburgh 2-2. Tennessee's looked real good. Shout out to my boy Matt Hasselbeck doing his thing. Seattle still repping for you, baby. And he done got that Tennessee team to 3-1. Hasselbeck looking like it's 05, fresh. And I think they keep it going. I think they're gonna beat up on a beat up Pittsburgh team. Jerome Harrison's out with a cracked orbital bone. Ben Roethlisberger's messed up, got a broke foot, something wrong with his foot. They're just a banged up team, and that defense is aged overnight. And I don't see them getting this done. I think Tennessee keeps it rolling. I think Matt Hasselbeck has another good game, and I think Tennessee gets this 24-17. Cincinnati, Jacksonville. Cincinnati's 2-2. Jacksonville's 1-3. Cincinnati has not looked great, but they've won some games. I mean, they're in the mix. They're tied with Pittsburgh at 2-2. So who am I to say they ain't gonna win this? This is what I say. Jacksonville's got a disaster quarterback. They still don't know what they're gonna do. Maurice Jones-Drew has not, you know what I'm saying, he just hasn't put up those numbers that you expect from him, but it's still early. He can still turn it on, and they are at home. But nah, I think Cincinnati gets this. It's not gonna be pretty, but I think Cincinnati gets this 22-10. New Orleans, Carolina. New Orleans taking that trip down to Carolina. Cam Newton's been killing them, but they haven't been winning much. I mean, Cam Newton's been putting up numbers, but they're 1-3. And New Orleans look like they got that Super Bowl swagger back, man. They're putting up numbers. Drew Brees is just doing his thing, and they got Marcus Colston back this week. So expect New Orleans to put up big points in Carolina, and I expect them to get the win. New Orleans 34, Carolina 24. So 34-24, New Orleans. Oakland at Houston. This is going to be a tough game. That Oakland run game has proven to be real tough. And Houston's defense, while better, they're still susceptible to the run. So, but they are at home. They don't have Andre Johnson, though. It looks like Andre Johnson's going to be out 3 to 4 weeks is what it looks like. So, man, I actually think Oakland's going to get this. I think Houston's not going to be able to stop their run. And I think Oakland gets this 27-24. I think we get a field goal separation. Philly and Buffalo. Hey, Buffalo's 3-1, 2-0 at home. Philly's 1-3, and they need to win bad. Going into Buffalo, it's going to be tough. Buffalo's been tough. They just beat New England at home. Can they continue the winning ways? Can they bounce back from their first loss of the season? Philly needs to win bad, and I think Michael Vick's going to be a little focused, a little pissed off, and I think they get this win. I think Philadelphia is going to win in a little bit of a shootout, 34-31. Arizona, Minnesota. Arizona's on the road. Minnesota needs a win bad, 0-4. They're talking about benching my man Donovan McNabb. Personally, I don't think Donovan's played that bad. They've had leads in every single game. Defense, Minnesota defense, where are y'all at? Can we please do something? But I think they get off the schneid. They're at home this week against the Arizona team that's been a little inconsistent. They've had some rough breaks. Last week, that game against the Giants, Arizona, you guys got a rough break. But I don't think it's gonna help. I think Minnesota gets off the schneid. Arizona falls to 1-4. Minnesota's gonna win this 20-10. Kansas City, Indianapolis. Kansas City, Indianapolis. Two teams that are both terrible. Kansas City's 0-2 on the road. Indianapolis is 0-4. Ain't won a game, but they're going to win it this week. Curtis Painter will get his first NFL win as a starting QB. Indianapolis will win this game. It's going to be ugly. It is going to be ugly. I think Indianapolis wins at 17-7. Seattle, my Seattle Seahawks flying to New York to take on the Giants. Giants 3-1, 1-0 at home. They've been winning, man, but they're still so banged up. I don't know. We don't know if Justin Tuck's gonna play. He might, but I I think Seattle, they played good in the second half against Atlanta, almost pulled it off. But I think the Seahawks are going to win. I don't like the Giants, and they're a good team, but I think my Seahawks are going to find a way to win this. And I think they're going to win it 30-24. Seahawks, baby. Tampa Bay, San Francisco. Like I said, San Francisco may be 3-1, but they have not looked good in any game. Come on. Everybody knows Philly gave that game to them last week. There's no way they should have won that game. But they did, so I'm not hating. But they're not going to win. And they're at home. Tampa Bay's also 3-1. But Tampa Bay's tough, man. Tampa Bay defense against a shaky San Francisco team, San Francisco's going to lose. And I think Tampa Bay gets this one 28-20. 28-20. San Diego, Denver. San Diego's going to win. They're getting worse by the week. Kyle Orton. If you end up getting benched and they bring in Tim Tebow, I'm sorry, because you're a better quarterback than that. But man, you guys are Denver. Denver has shown no signs of nothing, and San Diego, they haven't started off slow like they usually do. I mean, they're 3-1. Where's the slow start that we expect from San Diego? Not happening this year. San Diego gets this win. A lot of road teams. I think road teams are going to have big week. I think a lot of the road teams is going to win. San Diego's on the road in Denver, and I think they're going to win. I think it's going to be, Phillip Rivers is going to throw the ball everywhere. It's going to be 34-20. There you go. Sorry, Denver fans. The Jets in New England, man. They just did the stats on Sanchez. He's been terrible. And where's the Jets' run game? They haven't been able to run the ball at all. And they're going in there and they got Tom Brady. Big, bad Tom Brady, who's been problems for them every season. They beat him twice last year. I used up all their mojo. They ain't gonna beat the New England Patriots this year. And Patriots is at home. Yeah, New England gets this. The Jets have not been able to score enough points. I think New England gets this. New England, they're gonna contain them a little bit. New England only gonna put up like 24 points, but the Jets is only gonna put up like 14. It's gonna be rough for them. The Sunday night game. The Sunday night game. Green Bay, Atlanta. Booyah! Atlanta at home, coming off that lucky win they got against us last week. We should have won it, but hey, I'm not holding a grudge. Atlanta looked pretty good, but they're not looking as good as Green Bay. My man Aaron Rodgers, 6 touchdowns last week, threw for 4 and then rushed for 2 more. Green Bay is looking like the cream of the crop, best team in football, period, point blank, and they will win. Enough said. Green Bay is going to win. A little bit of a shootout. I think it's going to be 38-34, Green Bay. Monday night, Chicago, Detroit. Those surprising Detroit Lions get a good divisional test against the Chicago Bears. They're home. Chicago's on the road, 2-2, looking for their first road win. I don't think they're going to get it. Calvin Johnson, Megatron. You see how he transformed last week and destroyed the Cowboys? He's going to do it again this week, man. For anybody who doesn't think Calvin Johnson is an elite receiver, come on, man. Top 3 in the league. It's Calvin Johnson, Barry Fitzgerald, Andre Johnson. We can argue about the order, but them is the top 3 receivers in the league. Past that, it's up for debate. But there ain't no debate. Those are the top 3 receivers in the league. And on Monday night, Calvin Johnson will have another monster game, and the Detroit Lions will win 30-21. Record time. We got it done in record time this week, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy, Mr. Von. Week 5 in the books. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Mr. Von Sweatbox. Hit me up on Facebook /Mr. Von. It's your boy. You know how we do. Shouts out to my unofficial sponsor this week, Smokey Joe's. You know how we do, baby. Week 5, Mr. Von Sweatbox locks of the week. Holla at your boy. Peace.